Welcome to Happy Tales Guide, where every moment hides a quiet story of love. 8 simple words that can instantly melt your dog's heart. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you this? Dogs don't just hear your voice. They feel it. They sense your tone, your rhythm, even the emotion tucked inside your breath. Before your hand ever reaches out to touch them, they already know. Because dogs live inside the feeling of your voice, not the words, but the warmth behind them. Today, you'll discover how 8 everyday words spoken with calm and care can do something extraordinary. They remind your dog that they are safe, seen, and deeply loved. And if you care for your dog even half as much as they care for you, stay until the end, because one of these 8 words might just change the way your dog looks at you tonight. Before we start, take a second to subscribe and turn on the bell, not for me, but for your dog. Because every story here is made to bring you closer to them. If you're watching this, it means your dog already chose you. So let's begin and learn the language they've been waiting to hear all along. Number 8. Love, love. It's one of the most powerful words we know, and yes, your dog feels it too. Not through meaning, but through energy. When you say love in that soft, stretched-out tone, your dog hears something ancient, something safe. They don't need to understand the word itself. They understand the way your breath slows when you say it. They feel the calm in your chest, the smile hidden behind your voice. Research has shown that dogs respond most deeply to the rhythm and warmth we use when speaking to babies or loved ones. That gentle rise and fall in tone, it tells them you're safe here. In 2022, a study from the University of Paris-Nanterre found that dogs reacted most positively to what they called dog-directed speech, slower, softer, more affectionate. It wasn't about the words. It was about the emotion behind them. Try this. Sit next to your dog. Wait until they glance your way. Then say softly, "Love," letting your voice linger on the V just a little. Watch what happens. Maybe a slow blink, a small sigh, a gentle tail wag. That's connection. That's trust. Over time, love becomes part of your shared ritual. You can whisper it before bed when they curl beside you, or after a long walk when the world feels quiet. Because dogs remember tone, not vocabulary. And the quieter you say it, the more they seem to understand. There's something sacred about that word. It softens the space between you and them. It tells them no matter what happened today, this moment is safe. So tonight, say it softly, love. Your dog may not know the word, but they'll never forget how it made them feel. Number 7. Stay. Most people use the word stay as a command, a rule for obedience, a moment of control. But when spoken softly, stay becomes something else entirely. It turns into a promise, a quiet way of saying you're safe right here. Dogs don't just react to words, they read the feeling behind them. Your shoulders, your breath, your tone. When your voice tightens, they brace. When you exhale slowly, they relax. That's why a calm stay doesn't mean don't move. It means you don't have to run. You can rest now. Behavioral studies show that dogs mirror our emotions. A 2020 study from the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna found that when owners are calm, their dogs' heartbeats synchronize with theirs. So when you whisper, "Stay with peace" in your voice, their body follows your rhythm. Try it the next time your dog feels nervous during thunder fireworks or when someone new visits. Sit close. Place your hand gently on their back. Breathe together. Then whisper. Stay, not as an order, but as a lullaby. Watch their body soften. Their eyes begin to close. Their tail loosens. Over time, stay becomes more than a cue. It becomes a bridge between both your heartbeats, a shared silence that says, you don't have to be brave alone. Because sometimes love isn't about calling them to you. It's about letting them know they never have to leave. And when that peace finally settles, that's when the next word finds its place. A word that carries joy, comfort, and safety, all in one simple sound. Good. Number 6. Good. You've said it 100 times. Good boy. Good girl. But to your dog, good means far more than praise. It's not just approval. It's reassurance. It's the sound of home. The secret isn't in the word itself. It's in the melody. When you say good with warmth in your tone and a soft smile in your breath, your dog doesn't just hear it, they feel it. A 2019 study from the University of Pisa found that dogs are deeply responsive to pitch and rhythm, especially when spoken in a high, affectionate tone. That familiar good you say without thinking, it lands like a gentle hand on their heart. Over time, the word becomes what behaviorists call an anchor word, a sound that tells their nervous system all is well. When said consistently with love, good turns into safety. It becomes a tiny bridge between your calm and theirs. Try it after a walk, after play, or simply when they lie quietly near your feet. Say it slowly. Let it rest in the air. You'll notice it, the soft blink, the slow exhale, the tail easing into a small, steady wag. That's your dog saying, I hear you. I feel safe. And here's something beautiful: dogs don't remember every word you say, but they remember the tone that carried it. So when you speak good with genuine affection, you're not just rewarding behavior. You're shaping memory. You're reminding them that peace lives in your voice. Because to your dog, good doesn't just mean well done. It means you belong. You're loved. And when you find that calm harmony together, it becomes the perfect space for the next word. A small sound that restores peace when the world feels uncertain. Okay. Number 5. Okay, it sounds ordinary. Okay, but for your dog, this simple word can change everything. Because when you say it softly, it becomes more than a sound. It becomes a signal of peace. Dogs are emotional mirrors. They read your posture, your breathing, the small tremor in your voice. Studies from the University of Lincoln show that dogs can detect human stress just by tone alone. When your voice tightens, their heart rate rises. When your voice softens, theirs slows too. That's where okay comes in. Said gently, it becomes a reset switch for both of you. Picture this. Your dog knocks something over, freezes ears, back eyes wide. Instead of scolding, you crouch down and whisper, "It's okay." Watch what happens. Their body loosens, their breathing steadies. Sometimes they blink once, as if to say, "I'm safe again." Because dogs are always asking one quiet question: are we safe? And when your voice says, okay, it answers that question for them. Over time, okay becomes a cue for calm. A tiny verbal hug that tells your dog the storm has passed, that they can rest again. Even veterinarians use it instinctively, a quiet, okay, before a gentle touch. It's not command, it's permission to trust. So tonight, when your dog startles at a sound or looks to you with uncertain eyes, say it softly. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breath match theirs. Because okay doesn't just mean all clear. It means we're in this together. And when that calm settles between you, the next word rises, not about safety this time, but belonging. A small, steady word that says, I'm here. Number 4. Here. It seems like such a simple word, here. But when said the right way, it becomes one of the most powerful sounds your dog will ever hear. Because here doesn't just mean location. It means presence. It means I'm near. You're safe. Most people call their dogs with urgency. Come here, sharp, commanding, rushed. But when you whisper here softly, without force or pressure, it turns into something entirely different. It becomes an invitation, a promise that you're not leaving, that they don't need to fear the space between you. Dogs rely more on voice than sight. A 2022 study from Kyoto University found that dogs can track their owner's location through voice alone, even when they can't see them. That means your voice isn't just a sound in the air. It's a map of home. So the next time your dog hides during a storm or hesitates at the door, try this. Sit close. Don't reach out right away. Just breathe slowly and say, here. Let the word drift softly through the quiet. Watch how their ears twitch, how their eyes peek toward you, how the tension melts. Not because they understand the word, but because they recognize the peace behind it. Over time, here becomes more than direction. It becomes comfort. It tells them that even when the world feels too loud, they always have a place that feels steady right beside you. So tonight, say it softly, not as a call, not as a command, but as a truth. Because to your dog here doesn't mean come to me. It means you already belong. And once they know that the next word becomes easy, one that carries gratitude, warmth, and friendship, all in a single breath. Thanks. Number 3. Thanks. We say it all the time to strangers, to friends, even under our breath. But how often do we say it to our dogs? Thanks. It's such a small word. Yet for them, it holds something enormous. When spoken softly with a smile hidden in your voice, thanks becomes more than manners. It becomes recognition. And dogs, they live for that. They thrive on knowing they've been seen. A 2021 study from the University of Helsinki found that dogs respond strongly to what researchers call smiling intonation, that warmth that comes from genuine kindness in the human voice. It lowers their stress, raises their oxytocin, and strengthens the bond between you both. So try this. When your dog brings you a toy, waits patiently by the door, or simply sits beside you while you work, look at them and say, "Thanks, buddy." Watch what happens. Their ears tilt, their body softens, their breathing slows. It's as if they understand that you notice, that you appreciate them not for what they do, but for who they are. Because thanks isn't just a polite habit. It's a bridge, a way of stepping out of the role of teacher or owner and into the role of friend. Used often, it becomes a quiet ritual of gratitude, one that says, "You matter. I see you. I'm grateful for you." And dogs, more than anything, want to be understood that way. So tonight, when they curl beside you, whisper it once. Thanks. You'll see it, that slow blink, that tiny tail wag, that sigh that says, "You're welcome." Because for them, love doesn't always sound like praise. Sometimes it sounds like gratitude. And that's when the most personal word of all comes next. The one that carries every moment you've shared since the day they came home, their name. 2. Name. It might be the most powerful word in your dog's entire world. Their name. Not because they understand language the way we do, but because that one sound has been wrapped around every moment of love they've ever known. From the very first day you brought them home, their name became a doorway. Every meal, every walk, every bedtime whisper began with it. It's the melody of belonging, the sound that ties every bit of their life to you. Science backs this up. A 2019 study from the University of Tokyo found that dogs recognize their names, even when spoken by strangers, and they react differently than they do to similar words. That means they don't just hear the sound, they feel the emotion that comes with it. So when you say their name softly, "Milo, Bella, Buddy," their brain lights up in places tied to emotion and reward. It's not just a cue, it's confirmation: I'm safe, I'm seen. But here's the part we sometimes forget. If their name is only spoken in frustration, like "No, Max," or "Stop it," Luna, the sound itself, begins to carry tension. Over time, they may flinch, not from guilt, but confusion. The sound that once meant love now feels uncertain. Try this instead. Say their name once, slowly, kindly. Let your voice drop like a calm heartbeat. Watch the change, the soft blink, the ears lifting, the small tail wag that says, "I know that tone." Because to your dog, their name isn't just a label, it's a promise. A reminder that they belong, that they're loved, and that home always sounds like you. And when you speak their name that way, something beautiful happens. The space between you disappears. That's when the final word comes, the one that closes the distance between hearts. Come. M1. Come. It sounds simple. Come. But to your dog, this word can hold the weight of an entire world. Because when spoken gently, come stops being a command and becomes an invitation, a soft bridge between trust and love. Dogs don't always respond to orders. They respond to emotion. The tone, the breath, the way you open space for them instead of filling it with pressure. Behavioral studies show that dogs build deep emotional associations between tone and action. So when come is paired with warmth, kindness, and calm, it begins to mean something far greater than obedience. It means you can come close and be safe. Try it tonight. Say it softly, come. Don't demand. Just open your hand, relax your shoulders, and let them decide. If your dog even takes a small step toward you, smile. Let them know you're happy just to share that moment. Over time, come becomes more than a cue. It becomes a comfort. They won't approach because they have to. They'll come because they want to. Because in their heart, the word come begins to mean something sacred. It means home. You'll see it in their eyes, in the way they trot toward you, tail, soft face, calm. That's not obedience. That's trust. That's love choosing to return. So the next time you whisper come, don't think of it as training. Think of it as connection, a word that closes the distance between two hearts. Because for your dog, come will never just mean move closer. It will always mean, you're my safe place. 8 simple words. That's all it takes to remind your dog that they're safe, loved, and home. Not tricks, not commands, just small sounds that carry something bigger, you. Because dogs don't live by the words we say. They live by the tone, the heartbeat, the peace we share when we speak with love. So tonight, take a moment. Say one of those words softly. Love, stay here, come. Let them feel it not as language but as truth. If this video made you smile, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a story that helps you understand your dog a little deeper. And tell me in the comments, which word does your dog respond to the most? Because here on Happy Tales Guide, every story is a reminder that love doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be heard.